Hi, this is Ray here. This is the first in a series of videos that looks at how to reverse financial transactions. There are a number of different scenarios that may require a transaction to be reversed. This video will look at the first of these scenarios, reversing an unpaid item. A student may end up with an unpaid item on their file that needs reversing for a variety of reasons, such as an item has been loaded on a student by mistake, a student is no longer involved, for example a biotechnology class, or a trip has been loaded and the student did not attend. We will first look at how to reverse the transaction and then what effect this has on various financial reports. Right, let's begin. First, click on the finance icon at the top of the page with your mouse pointer, and then underneath transactions, click on transaction summary. Type in the name of the student who is to have their transaction reversed. In this case, Roger Moore. Roger has had the Room 14 museum trip loaded. You will see I have highlighted this on the transaction summary page, and you'll also see he has a balance of $15 outstanding, so nothing has been paid off. As Roger was sick the day of the museum trip, he obviously did not attend, and I need to remove this item from him so his parents, caregivers will no longer receive future requests for payments with this item still on it. Now before I do this, I just want to check the balance at the top of the screen, and you'll notice it is $107.50. After I have reversed the museum trip, this should reduce by the amount of the reversal, in this case $15. To reverse the item, I click on the cross on the far right hand side underneath reverse. This will bring up a box that requires a reason for the reversal to be entered. Simply type in the reason and click on the process button. This will add a note to the original line over here on the right hand side and remove the outstanding balance. It will also add a second line titled Reversal with a $15 credit amount. This credit amount is effectively what removes the outstanding balance for the original item. Now if we check the balance owing at the top of the screen, I've highlighted it, $92.50. If you remember, the original amount was $107.50, so you will see this has reduced by $15, as we would expect. I now want to look at what effect this reversal has had on financial reports. In the batch processing area, you will find the banking summary, ledger summary, and student transaction reports have not changed. This is because no payment was made on the item. It is important that we look at our billable item reports to see what has happened here. First, I will look at the billable item summary. To do this, underneath reports on the right hand side, click on billable item, and underneath billable item summary, simply click generate. This will generate the billable item summary, which we can now look at. Now let's look at this summary before and after. Looking at the before summary, we can see the reversal amount was $15, and now after it has risen to $30. So this column has increased by the amount of the item just reversed, as we would expect. The total unpaid before the reversal was $60, and the total unpaid now is $40. So this column is reduced by the amount of the item just reversed, again as we would expect. Now I want to look at the effect this reversal has had on the student payments list. First, click on the down arrow at the top for the billable items and select the required billable item from the list that appears. In this case, it's my 2014 Room 14 museum trip, and then click Generate on the right hand side. This will create the list as a PDF file, which we can then open up and look at. If you look at the list before the reversal, you will see that Roger Moore is in the list and he has $15 owing. The total amount owing is $60. After the reversal, you will see that Roger Moore's name no longer appears in the list, and the total amount owing is now $45, as we would expect. This ends this video on reversing an unpaid item. Look out for the other videos in this series.